Well, hello one all, welcome back to the Purple Rain podcast. This is going to be quite a bit of a topical show today, because we are going to talk about the elephant in the room. You know her, we all hate her. It is, of course, Britta Curl-Salemme, formerly of our Mercer Frost. Not anymore! Not anymore! Not anymore! Not anymore. Bye bye. Bye bye, bitch. Oh, thank you so much, PWHL Detroit. Thank you, Hockey Town. Literally, when they made that signing, I literally posted on Blue Sky, Detroit, I could kiss you right now. I really could. Yeah. It was just, yeah. So, and I think the fact that she's now gone, she's now off our roster, I think makes it easier to do this episode. Because we want to talk about the elephant in the room that is Britta Curl-Salemme. Now, I think it's not just because of my sexuality, and obviously me to be publicly out before is the reasons why we've kept this episode at bay. It's mainly because, well, she's been on our roster for 2 seasons. You don't really want to slag off one of your players, even though one of them is a complete wrong-un. And plus, you know, I kind of felt if we did this episode which was still a member of the Frost, would it feel right? Would people be like saying, well, oh, you should not be doing this, she's on your team, you should be literally standing by your team. Regardless. And I do. You guys know I'm loyal to the boat. You know I'm loyal to the boat when it comes to my sports teams. But, you know, it has been... I think this season we would have had to do it either way, because I think this is the point where us three pretty much snapped. This was the moment when we all have a position on her. I think in her rookie year, we were trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. We'll judge her as a player, and then work it out from there. But, you know, unfortunately this season, it's just gotten worse. And, unfortunately, this was the moment I think us three just snapped and realised this is not good. She is bringing our reputation into this abuse. She is, and I have seen it when a player like that brings your team to it has a negative impact, and it does affect your team's reputation. I saw it in the NHL with my San Jose Sharks when we had a Britta Kane on our team. He brought our reputation into dispute, and this is at a time when the Sharks were in that rebuild, and the last thing is more fraud on our hands. So this was not good. So, do we all go back to draft day 2024 and take a look at that? Right, okay. So, should I start? Yeah. So, on the day of the 2024 entry draft, which was in Minnesota, me and George were just coming back from London. Yeah, I had attended my second consecutive MLB London series, and probably my last MLB London series, because as you guys know, me and Major League Baseball, we no longer talk to each other. We're no longer on speaking terms. You divorced their sorry backsides after last season. Yep. The only baseball for me these days is the Pioneer League and my 2025 Pioneer League champion Oakland Ballers. There you go. Fuck you, John Fisher. Fuck you. Yeah. So me and Pearl just come back from London. Oh god, I just remember being so exhausted. How did I manage to stay awake throughout the entire draft? Because it was a long day. I think we've been up since like, maybe about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. The draft wasn't going to be till the early hours of the morning, so like say like midnight 1 a.m. our time. So yeah, holy lot, yeah, holy lot. Yeah. So we get to the draft, and obviously, you know, the fraud that happened beforehand happened. Yeah, I mean, that was crazy. What happened? You know, with Natalie Darwitz. Crazy was how me and Peter we get to our hotel. Oh, we stayed the exact same hotel we did for the one that happened between the Cubs and Cards in 2023. First, we get to the hotel straight away. It's like, oh my god, Natalie Darwitz has been gone. She's been fired. She's been let go. Like what? Yeah. So you already knew carnage was going to happen because it was like what 4 days before the draft. Yeah, just carnage, carnage. How did you cut it? Because obviously you were not with us. No, you did not go to London. No, how did you? Well, when I had it, I was like, what? 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 I was full on David Tennant. I was full on Doctor Who. Like, what? Yeah. Seriously? I couldn't believe it. So, do you know what? I can't glad you two weren't here. Because I think you two here immediately we had gone straight to a conversation about it. I was like, I need some I need some breathing space. I don't know what I need something. Yeah, it was just. So, I said, we get to the draft, and Britta was selected in the second round. She was our second round pick. And immediately online, everyone started to get very, very angry. And I was like, uh-oh. I could smell a furore coming. But I didn't really know what the furore was. I wasn't really familiar with what it was. So I was kind of like Steve. I was like, right, okay, it's getting late. I've been up since 7, 8 a.m. in the morning. Can't remember exactly what time it was. I've been up since the hours in the morning. I'll look it up tomorrow. This is exactly what I did. So next day, I look up what the furore was, and I'm reading it, and oh my god, I feel sick. You are alright. So talk me through. Yeah. I kid you not, guys. Gotta take some water. George's face when he read it, it was white. It went white. Yeah, because well, as you guys know by now, obviously this episode has been published well after we launched the Game Changers project. Of course, obviously to launch that, I had to come out on that, so they now know what I am now. Yeah. So obviously, do you want to come back and tell them? You. Oh, wait a minute. You carry on doing your thought. Okay, yeah. So George's face, it was literally like he's seen a ghost, because oh my god, we have just drafted a player who is anti George's community. Now, I couldn't believe this, especially in a league that's all about inclusivity. You know, they've got a lot of black players, a lot of LGBT players. You know, so I can actually name off by heart. It's funny how, because in the AHL, I know we do have black players in the AHL, but if you ask me to name 3 or 5 at the top of my head, I can't really do it. Whereas asking for the PWHL, I can. Same with LGBT players. Can do it for the PWHL, can't do it for the AHL. But before you step in, but that is because there aren't any active gay players in the AHL. I know obviously Luke Prokop got drafted, but he's not played a game since he got drafted. He's not been in AHL live since he got drafted. So I don't know what they're doing with him, apart from try and make him the gay poster boy. I actually do worry when he enters the league, because you're going to be like, well, I'm going to need to wrap him in cotton wool. Because he's the only one. Because he's the only one. If there was like 2 or 3 more that in there with him, it'd be fine. But no, he's the only one. So, and let me tell you guys, it's not easy to be involved with hockey if you're gay. Even as a supporter like me, it's not easy. I can't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So I'll top this up and I'll come back in. Okay. Okay. Give me 2 seconds to top this up and come back. Yeah. I cannot believe we dropped a player like that. This made our week back to work. Right. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. So. Right. So I just put in quick context in case you haven't already checked out the Game Changer show we do. I had my realization at the age of 22. I was 22, nearly 23. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah. So I was 22 and I had a realization. And I've been following it. No, you've gone the unconventional gay route. Because remember you had your realization like, oh, fine with it. Fine. Yeah. Not scared about it. Not worried about it. Don't hate the fact I'm it. Just no, full on. Get hit me with the pride glow sticks. Hit me with the wristbands and all that. Just go straight for it. Yeah. Yeah, so I had my realization when I was about 22, nearly 23. So basically, I've been known to myself for 5 years now at that point. I could not believe it. I could not. And it just reminded me of the situation with the Sharks a few years ago. Yeah, because obviously, James Reimer, who did used to be with the Sharks, I can't remember what season it was, but in one season he refused to wear the pride jerseys on religious grounds. And I was like, no. No. Don't pull that card, mate. I don't like people pulling the religion card, because I can pull that card too, guys. Okay? I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. It annoyed the hell out of my high school. Oh no, don't go with homosexuals and atheists again, George. They are. Okay? So even though I'm gay, and I know exactly what God's going to do to people when I have to pass on, I know it's going to happen. Okay? I'm down for all the time. Let's just admit it. Oh, please don't start doing the song. Don't worry, I'll spare you of that. I might play it for you later. Oh no, see what you've done now. Okay? Don't pull that. Don't pull that. Okay? No, so I just thought, remember that. I just felt like, oh god, I just literally felt everything in my body tightening up. Because, oh my god, we have drafted this player who clearly is anti what I am. And I've now got to support my team knowing that this player is on there, knowing there's a backlash to having this player on our team. And I can't do anything about it. You know? Just, yeah. I'm going to try to put it into context what she has done, to try and make it clear. There was an episode on Dr. Jill's not when she got drafted. Okay, I'll try and find it and put it in the episode description. Okay. Right. Okay. You can remind me to do that in post-production, I'll try and do that. Okay. So, the backlash is in regards to Britta's social media activity. As over the years, she has basically liked things that are pretty much anti LGBT. So she's in the past, she's liked social media posts that were perceived as anti-trans and racist, which of course sparked outcry from the league's large fan base. She, oh god, she then basically sequentially posted an apology video acknowledging that her social media activity caused hurt across the LGBT plus and the BIPOC communities, though some fans felt the apology was forced. And then very recently this year, actually, 2026, very recently this year, she then partnered up with Fierce Athlete, and this caused I remember this at the time, this is quite uproar, not long after she gets named to USA's roster. I remember this very well. So in January 2026, controversy surrounding her reignited when she partnered up with Fierce Athlete, an organisation dedicated to keeping transgender women out of female sports. She collaborated on an Instagram video promoting her game day routine, which included on-ice footage and tags for the anti-trans group. And this partnership frustrated the LGBT plus advocates and led to continued backlash. I remember that very well because she was literally filming this basically during Frost training sessions. I was like, no, not going there. Not going there. You didn't even consider, bro. So I was like, nope. Nope. If she wants to use RT to promote her cause, fine. I'm not gonna help her by giving her some free publicity by talking about it. No. It's just. And you know what I think really has annoyed me about this? It's not that she is anti-LGBT, because that's really, I couldn't care less about that. Okay? I know there's going to be people out there who don't agree with who I am, but guess what? Tough shit. Hard luck. Go fuck yourselves. Fuck off. Tough shit. Okay? Honestly, I could not give a flying fuck if you are with me or against me on this. Okay? All you have to do is respect the fact that I'm here. Okay? Clearly, I am still human. I am still human. Okay? I came into this world the same way you heteros did. I will lead this world the same way you heteros do. Okay? I bleed the same blood as you. I cry the same tears as you. The only thing that's different between me and you is that I prefer to fuck men. Lovely, George. Lovely. Well, you knew he was going to put it that way. Lovely language, George. Lovely way to put it. Well, it's true. That's the only bit. The only bit that's different between me and you is I prefer to get down dirty with the guys. That's the only difference, okay? So, I couldn't care less if you are with me or against me. If you're against me, then switch off now, because I've got no time for you. I'm not going to accept your views, because you're not going to accept mine. Okay? So, no. If you are anti-LGBT, then seriously, do not put yourself in the room with me, because it will get nasty. It will get ugly. So don't. Because I'm not going to bow down to these people. I'm not going to bow down. I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to turn it off. So, get fucked. Get fucked. No. That's not what's annoyed me. What's really annoyed me is she then tried to do the whole, oh, well, I didn't mean it. I was young. So stupid. It's like, oh, for God's sake. No. 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 She basically tries to do this, like, big redemption thing. I'm like, no. No. Okay? It's just, own your shit! Yeah. Own your shit! Own your shit! Try putting that on a t-shirt. You know what? I'd like to see you try. Own your shit! Literally own your shit! It's like when politicians in the UK try and walk back up into their stead, like Sam Pulaski tries to say, oh no, I didn't say that about women's tits. You did, mate! You did, Zach! You did say that you could make women's tits bigger for therapy. You said that. Oh, of course, the Reform candidate for Makersfield, up against Andy Burnham, he also tried to, on Quest, tried to hold back, like, oh, I wasn't misogynistic about women. You were! Yep. You were. We don't really know what that was, but apparently during Question Time, the, Question Time did a by-election special in the road to the Makersfield by-election, and they had 5 of the big candidates on, which they of course could Andy Burnham for Labour, and I think the Green candidate called out the Reform candidate for things that he had said, which apparently weren't nice against women, and straight away he did classic reforms like, no, wasn't me. Wasn't me. Like, own your shit! Own your shit! Okay? Own your shit! If you have said something and it's out in the public domain, own it! Own it! Okay? Own it! Okay? Like how everything that we say on here, we own it. We own what we say. Same with my other shows. If we say something that's probably out the line, but below the line, cross the line, we have to own it, and we do. Okay? We own our shit. It really frustrates me when people in the public eye do not have the balls to basically own to own their shit. If you said something, it's in the public domain, own it. Okay? Own it. Own up to it, and then do the apology. Don't try and walk it back and try and be like, oh no, that wasn't me, that was my doppelganger from the island. I still can't believe I had to watch that film for year 10 biology and no questions on clothing came up in my biology exam. You might have passed it, George. I know, right? Which Ian McGregor got shot? Was it the clown or the real one? The real one. That was a really good scene. Because, you know, it's a classic of, it's a classic, you know, it's I'm the real one, and you literally, you can't tell. Didn't the real one have glasses? Took them off. Oh! Took them off, yeah. No, the real one had glasses on, but he took them off at some point. So that's what made me more confusing. And you did at one point think, the clone's been shot, but no, it was the donor. Yeah. I had to watch The Island in year 10 biology, and yet no questions on cloning came up. And then we discovered it in... then through the pandemic, we discovered that film on Netflix. There you go. Yeah. But seriously, if you're in the public eye, you say something, own it. Own up to it. Don't then try and walk it back, just own up to it. Okay? So guess what, Zach Pulaski? You did say that about women's tits. You did say that. Own it. Own up to it. Right? Otherwise, we're going to keep reminding you of it. Yeah. Okay? We're not going to let it go. Own up to it. Own up to it. I'm pleased to say I have no idea what hypnotherapy is. So, anyway, yeah. But I think that's what's upset me more about Britta's actions. It's not that she's anti-LGBT, because there's going to be people like that in life. It's the fact that she then basically tried the last 2 years to basically walk it back. I'm like, oh, no. No. Have you seen what sport you're walking into, love? No. No. So that's what she's guilty of, just in case she needs some context to it. So, let's go with the family section, shall we? So, despite being an Olympic gold medalist and a World Cup champion, who, of course, would go on to sign a 3-year contract in Detroit. Her off-ice associations and physical on-ice play have made her a polarizing figure. She continues to receive boos in arenas across the league and has stated she accepts the hostile crowd reactions. Yeah, because it's really bad. Particularly Canada. Oh, yeah. The Canadians, so Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, and now Vancouver, they really go full throttle. Montreal's the worst. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. You thinking back to what happened after the Olympics? Yeah. You want to lie down? Yeah. Okay. Oh, God. Now I'm feeling sick. So obviously, our first... It's a tough episode to do, but we have to do that every now and then. We can't do nicey all the time. We have to every now and then go a little bit topical. It can sometimes be draining. Go on, now make your point. Our first game back from the Olympics was against Montreal, and it was in Prosper, and the massive, it just felt like a massive, whiplash, because obviously, she didn't get booed at all in Milan Cortina. I know, that's what really surprised me. She wasn't booed at all in Milan Cortina. Yet, our first game back, there's Montreal, and they just go for it. Just for it. It was like, oh my God. It was like, yep, we're straight back into the action. Even though we already were straight back in that close, because we watched the 3 games happen in February. Yeah. But obviously, we didn't have a game until March, but I think they got louder this year. Oh, yeah. Like, literally got louder. And I think us were like, yes, okay, Montreal, we guess it. You don't like her. Neither do we. Yeah, neither do we. You think we like having our team? No. We want to boo with you, but we can't because she's wearing a Frost jersey, for Christ's sake. Yeah. Okay. Their turn to have a timeout. I'll click water. They're going to have a timeout now. It burns it. Yeah. I kind of felt this season, especially when we got towards the playoffs, when we knew Montreal was going to take us, I was kind of like, yes, alright, Montreal, we get the point! But she's not on your team! She's not on your team! You don't have to deal with her every single day! We do! Well, no, sorry, we did! Past tense. We did! Okay? And I was like, right, okay, yeah, I get why you're doing it. Okay? I get why you are booing her, okay? And if she wasn't a Frost player, I would have joined in the booing. Okay? You did do the booing on our trip. Yes, but but here's the difference between Montreal booing and me booing. Okay? This is how I booed Britta when her name was called on our trip. This is how I did it. Boo. See? Very subtle, very discreet. This was how Montreal did it. Boo! Boo! I'm like, okay, Montreal, we get the point! But she's not on your team. And I think getting towards the end of the season, I just snapped because I was like, right, yeah, I get it, guys, but please spare a thought for the fans of said team she's on. because you guys don't know what's going on with our fan base, just like I don't know what's going on with your fan base, okay? For all you guys know, there could have been Frost fans in the fan base who did not like having Britta on her team. And we were one of them. We did not like to have her on our team. Okay? We did not like her. It was established very quickly this is going to be a problem for our Frost. Especially with her star play. It was very aggressive. And she was a repeat offender. How has she not faced, like, proper disciplinary action? Because she's a repeat offender. I mean, she's been suspended in the playoffs in back-to-back years. That's gonna be my highlight from this year's playoffs. Right, that's gonna be my highlight. Not the fact the hit happened, but the fact immediately us three afterwards in unison just went, "You stupid cow!" Because we all knew what was coming. You went for handball parish council. Here comes subpoena. I knew it was going to happen. As soon as she got set up, I knew it was going to happen. She's getting suspended. And you know what? Deserves it. Deserves it. Absolutely deserves it. Yeah, just, oh, God. Just, yeah, ridiculous. Yeah. I'm surprised she didn't get suspended after the New York game that we were on. Yeah, it was hard to tell what happened because obviously we were there at the Taekwondo Denver when there was a nasty hit that got involved that saw one of New York's players get injured. Now, from where we were right in ball arena, we were in block 122. So from where we were sitting, it wasn't really clear what had happened, but we just knew it was quite bad. Yeah, I think us three were kind of thinking, we think maybe disciplinary action. Yeah. So I think we were quite surprised that she did then play on the last game of our trip, which when we were back in Minneapolis for. Oh, well, that was a bit of a surprise. But yeah. She's so aggressive. That woman needs to see a therapist. No, Pluto. She needs anger management classes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, like Joni Taylor! Catherine Tate's nan! She had to do that. That was a really hilarious episode. But that was because she had to do it because of the result of facing a custodial sentence. So, oh yeah, definitely she needs serious help. And I hope Detroit realise what they're in for. I hope Detroit knows what they're in for. And you know what? It's your funeral. It's your funeral. Happy days! Happy days! Well, should we end on with that? So we kind of felt with Britta, us three kind of felt, oh my god, we're probably going to be stuck with her. Because no team is going to want to trade for that, knowing the baggage that comes with it. So we were saying during last year's expansion process, we were saying don't bother giving her a protection spot because no one's going to take Seattle's not going to want her. Vancouver's not going to want her. They're not going to do that. So I can't believe when our 4 protection slot opened after we lost both Thompson and Jake within hours apart. I was so surprised. RTM Melissa Caruso used that 4 slot on Britta. I was so surprised. That's a waste. And look what happened. Shishaba goes in the draft. She goes to the draft. She goes. We could have avoided that if we didn't do what we did with Britta. Could have avoided that. That could have been easily avoided. Now, it's all very well saying, well, yes, she got her back. And we had spent 90% of the season of this one quoting Ross and friends. I'm not going to do it now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, not right. I think us three, we were a bit worried going into the first phase, would she be on the list or not? Mm-hmm. The relief that she wasn't on that list was brilliant, but I think we looked at it and thought, yeah, okay, we've not protected in this first phase, but probably chances are she probably still will be on the team by the phase 3, yeah, and then we've got that. But honestly, I did not see that clear, and that was Detroit's 4th signing in that phase. In phase 2, the expansion team's got to make 5 signings. That was Detroit's 4th, and I was watching my Oakland Ballers. I was watching. It was very early in the game. I was watching my Oakland Ballers. I saw the news. Literally, we're around the room doing like a little jig, and then after the end of the inning, I then basically read it to these two, and we just all basically started celebrating. They jumped me. They jumped me. Okay, they literally jumped me. We all just went around celebrating because we just couldn't believe it. Like, happy days. Happy days. Yep. No offense, dear, but you basically acted like some drunken from Weatherspoons. Yeah. I was a bit concerned that you had a bit of my rum. No, you does that. You're the one who goes that cracks the rum open stuff. Yeah, but I was worried about it. Because, like, I think I'm a bit OTT. No, I don't, but to some other people it might look to OTT, but if I wasn't focusing on the Ballers, I probably would have gone OTT with her, but yeah. So she signed with Detroit. It's a 3-year deal, so oh, Michigan, poor Hockey Town, poor Hockey Town. You're stuck with that bitch for 3 years. I wonder what the LGBT plus C is like in Detroit. I don't know. Because obviously they're now going to be stuck with a player like that. So, I wonder what it's going to be like there. We'll see. Yeah, we will see. Yeah. She's gone. Thank goodness. Good riddance. Bye-bye to bad rubbish. Take your backwards views where they're not wanted. Yeah. She's gone. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Good riddance. Yeah. And it means that whenever we get to see Detroit now, we can just boo our heart's content. Yeah. Oh, if say we're next out there, if we see Detroit, we could just boo. We could just up the boos. We could go full Montreal. Boo! Boo! Yeah, like that. Oh God, I don't even want to imagine what the first game when we play Detroit at Grand Casino will be like. Because what are we gonna have to redo that? Do the traditional video message? Oh God, yeah. Can you imagine the reactions of that? Yeah, that's yeah. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it in 2026, 27. We'll cross that bridge when we'll get to it. That'll be one that probably a lot of people will circle the diaries. But yeah, just happy days. She's gone. She's gone. She is gone. Yeah. And I hope now, with Britta Curl-Salemme now having left the Frost, it means that the damage can start to be repaired, because she did damage our team's reputation. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. And the Frost in the inaugural season, as PWHL Minnesota, did so well in building that reputation as a strong, competitive team. And then the damage was sort of done when what happened with Natalie Darwitz happened, which of course we're never going to know the full picture. We're never going to know that. Do you know what? I probably don't want to know, because it is my team. I probably don't want to ever know, but we're never going to know that. But I can guarantee you, if Darwitz was still at the helm, that would not have been happened. No way would she have made that pick. That pick has got Ken Klee written all over it. That is his paws all over that one. Okay? That's on him. That's on him. Which is probably why a coach should not be a general manager, Troy Ryan. Because you go and make stupid moves like that. You go and make stupid moves like that. Yeah, but her being on the team has really damaged our reputation. So I really hope now we can claw back what we've lost, and it just start repair the damage, because damage has been done. For good or for bad, damage has been done. So I just hope that we can now start building up the good faith again and just go back to what it was back in the local season. Yeah. So relief. Relief. She's gone. Gone. I could not be more happier. I could not be more happier to see the back of her. Absolutely. I happily would kick her the arse on the way out. Oh, Sue Brock. Call me Sue Brockman. Britta Curl-Salemme is basically Auntie Angela, and I'm Sue Brockman. I know! That is such a classic Stephen outnumbered. Because literally, Pete's having a conversation with the vicar, and then you can see literally Angela. It's kind of like something that done in the background. You think, well, what's happening? No, but it involves the main characters. Yeah, I know what you mean. The setup was kind of like, oh, in the background you're probably going to see like the SAs maybe doing something, but no, it was the problem with the main characters. So Pete's had a chat with the vicar. That's where your focus is. Then all of a sudden, Sue comes right past Angela and just goes full on, bang, kicks her in the arse. For Karen, the youngest, to have seen in all glory. And they never let it go. No. They never let it go. No. They never let it go. How can you not? It's such an iconic scene. Oh, it's such an iconic scene. Oh, I sort of want to go watch that back now. Maybe after I've done some post-production later tonight. It's such an iconic scene. It really is. But yeah, basically it's called Steve Brockman. Yeah. So could not be more happy to the back of her. Yeah. So I kind of feel good that we've done this episode after she's gone, because I did not want anybody thinking, oh, we are literally just basically to spend however many minutes we've done slagging off one of our players. I think we've got the right to do that, but I kind of feel a bit more safer now that she's gone. I'm now out publicly to the world, so ba-boom. But can I just, as a fire party shot, it's basically a plea to our GM, Melissa Caruso. In the future, do not draft anti-LGBT players. Please don't. Because this was bad. This was 2 years of hell. Because she brought this team into disrepute. She did. She brought this team into disrepute. So, my advice... No, the one request that this raging queen has got to our GM, Melissa Caruso, for the future is, please don't draft anti-LGBT players. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Because look what it's done. You can tell from the tone of my voice how draining this has been. But the good news is, the bitch is gone. The bitch is gone. And she's now Detroit's problem. So, good luck, PWHL Detroit. Good luck. Because you've got no idea what you've let yourselves in for. You've got no idea. Yeah. So this episode, it's kind of been 2 years in the making, but there's been a lot of factors that had to be done before we can consider doing this episode. But she's gone. She is gone. Hallelujah. Bye. Out the door. Out you go, bro. Out the door. And please let your blood stain it on the way out. On the way out. Right, wrap up there. Yeah, wrap up there. Whew, God. No, my water. I need something stronger. You don't drink. I know, but I feel like you don't drink. Diet Pet Coca-Cola is all you do in terms of that. It's something stronger. But you don't do alcohol. But it's one of those moments where I feel like I need something stronger. Bit of red wine, anyone? I'd love to pour that down you, but now you would have a go at me for pouring it down, yeah. Oh, God. Anyway, we'll wrap it with that. We'll do it there. So thank you so much for joining us, as always. Until next time, take care, guys, and don't forget.